Welcome to Tales Over Ales, What's Brewin'? We're your hosts, Jill,
Jess,
Anthony,
Michaela.
During this podcast, we will be doing a power hour. So when you hear this sound, we will be doing a shot. Feel free to join us, but please do so responsibly. Tales Over Ales,
What's Brewin'?
Oh my god, guys, I am so excited. I am so excited. It's a very special day here at Tales Over Ales, What's Brewin'? We have very special guests here with us today. No, it's not Conrad. We have really special human guests. And not only are they special because they're our first human guests, but it's super duper special because they happen to be my parents. They made me.
Oh,
You guys can thank them off the mic. Yeah, they deserve awards for that. Just saying. So we've got Virginia and Robbie here. Let's give them a round of applause.
Thank you.
I finally got my parents to do a power hour with me. It took creating a podcast to make it happen, but here we are nonetheless. And I thought as an extra fun game, what we'll do is I'm going to try...
Oi!
So, as a fun little side game, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to refer to them like real guests as Virginia and Robbie, and anytime I say mom or dad, I have to do an extra drink.
Yeah.
Because you guys can keep me honest, and Jess too, because she calls them mom and dad, so he'll keep me honest. So, how's everyone doing today?
Great.
Very
Yeah.
good.
Very excited.
Say
You guys
something.
excited to
Well,
be
I
here?
think this beer can is blocking my voice going to the mouth.
Yeah, probably should. Oh yeah. I was so excited for today. I knew it was gonna be a good day. I was like, I'm gonna have my parents on my podcast today. It was gonna be so much fun. And then I woke up this morning, and the first thing I see when I wake up is a text message from Michaela that says, "I had a dream.
Oi!
I had a dream you were balding." Period.
You were bald.
I was balding.
Oh boy.
Which is like I said, that's legit my nightmare. I would be the ugliest bald chick ever. Like, my face is way too big.
Imagine how much you'd look like Daddy
Oh my gosh.
or Robert.
Robert?
Robbie?
Oh, Robert. Oh, yeah. Just don't try to get me to say that. Don't do it, Mom.
You just said it.
Oh, she wins again. She's smart, that lady. So, Virginia.
Yes, my dear. Lady,
you
person
are,
I don't know. Yes.
You have a very successful jam business.
I did, yes.
And you are the owner, operator, sole proprietor, queen of the jam.
Queen. Yes, I was the queen.
Yeah, so how'd you get into the jam business?
Just for the hell of it. I had nothing to do. I was sitting around there twiddling my thumbs. I said, hey, let's make some damn jam. Get over here, man. And then he would hold the big pots of water over. Whoa, boy!
Jam, I like that.
He would hold the boiling pots of water over. I'd say, keep the grandkids away. We don't want to burn them. And then the rest is history.
So how long have you been jamming, man?
Oh,
Jamming, Mom.
well, lady, I don't know. Let's see. Since 2012.
That's awesome. So what are some of your funkiest flavors?
I thought about this. Apple zucchini.
That was really delicious.
That was very good. Then there was onion jack, which was onion and Jack Daniels.
Oh, yeah, I like
That was
that
a good one
That was
as
good
a
on meat. I put that on
marinade.
chicken. That was really good.
Yeah. My still popular one is pina colada.
Mm-hmm.
Or, what's that hot one? With the
Habanero?
pineapple?
Oh, Tropic Heat.
Tropic Heat.
Uh,
Yeah,
pineapple and habanero.
that's a popular one.
Yeah, that's really good on seafood.
Mhm.
A lot of your stuff could be used
Oi!
as
Oi.
marinades, which is pretty cool.
Yes.
So, thinking about jam and stuff. What do you guys, if you guys were a jam flavor, what do you think you'd be?
Okay.
Oh, shit.
You know what mine would be? Creme brulee.
Creme brulee?
Yes, because I'm sweet, but I got a hard crust.
In a good way. I'm not crusty. I just have
You're completely wrong.
Okay, so besides Michaela's crusty jam, was anyone else? No, that was a good answer. answer. I could see you being a creme brulee.
Thanks.
Yeah. You're welcome. That's a real compliment, Jill.
What the
Thank
hell are
so
you trying
much.
to say, Bill?
That was
I don't know.
I wanted to say what she said.
Yeah, my jam would be really hard because, like, what does excellence and charisma taste like?
Who?
That would be my jam.
That'd be your jam.
Excellence and charisma.
How do you make that flavor? Get on that.
I'll get on
And
it.
then we'll
I'll
call
get
it
on
the
it.
Jill jam.
The Jill jam.
I think that's a good one.
I would just be grape.
Yeah. You're just a grape kind of guy.
Nobody has a problem with grape.
Right.
I love grape.
That's a good answer.
You're absolutely right.
Have you guys thought about it? Have you ever thought while you were making jam, this flavor
I'm
is
thinking
like
right
me?
now I'm going to make Moscow Mule jam.
Ooh, that's
I
a
could
good
probably
idea.
do that in 10 seconds. Let's go. Back to the kitchen.
Now you make wine into jam, so you
Yes,
can
I
make
do.
and you do event favors.
Mhm.
So you could take people's favorite wine and make them into jam.
I've actually done that for a wedding. We had a couple who's the groom's father,
Oi.
made his own wine. And they brought me the wine, and I made the jam out of it, and it was their wedding favors.
There was a lot of left over too,
Yeah.
so we had wine.
Yeah,
That's
we had
awesome.
wine. Wine for everyone.
Now, do you think that you can? Have you ever tried making a beer jam?
Yes.
You have. What was
Yes, beer and mustard.
it? Beer and mustard.
Mhm.
Sounds like, oh.
Dad?
Oh, drink
Robert?
like
No, you don't know.
You know what I was thinking? One of our favorite beers that when we did our beer tasting was the peanut butter ale. And I was wondering if you could make a jam that tastes like peanut butter and jelly. If you were to take the
Why
peanut
wouldn't
butter
I just
ale,
take my grape jelly and mix peanut butter and give it to you?
yeah, but that's not that defeats the purpose.
I don't-
Virginia,
She just
I don't
wants,
understand,
she
girl.
just
I don't
wants
know.
the jam
I just-
that has both of the flavors.
in one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They sell those cans that have the peanut butter and jelly
Yes.
stripes.
Yeah,
in it.
those
Goober
are-
grape.
yeah.
Yeah, goober.
Yeah,
They're
goobers.
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 Yeah.
That was Anthony's nickname in high school. It's weird. Oi!
Oi.
Oi.
I had a lot of nicknames in high school.
Yeah, yeah, me too.
So
Not all
did
of them
Jill.
were nice. Yeah.
Most of them weren't.
So on this show, we I mean, you guys are our biggest fans.
Of course.
Of
Yeah,
course.
absolutely.
I mean, you
Yes,
guys
we are.
listen to us all the time. You think we're hilarious, which we are. Thank you.
You are
Thank you for your
hilarious.
patronage.
You know where you
Um,
got it from?
Yeah,
Strange lady that you don't know, Virginia.
Virginia. Yes,
Mhm.
of course. And so you know that on this show we like to hit we like to ask the really hard hitting questions, right?
Okay.
We like
you
to
say so.
dig real deep and get to know a person in their soul while they're drinking, right? So Virginia.
Oh, Lord.
Here's your
Where's
question.
this going?
It's a very
Where's-
serious question, okay?
Oh, this is serious, honey. Shush.
In your opinion, as a jam proprietor, what flavor of jam would be best to wrestle in? Oi! Think long and hard.
Well, it would have to be very sticky, otherwise the guys wouldn't come. And if is it women wrestling? If it's-
Let's imagine little old ladies.
No, let's not imagine.
I killed it for Robert and Anthony.
Yeah, you're killing his buzz right now.
That's it.
And Jess.
I
I forgot I'm gay. Me too. I have no idea. What would you say?
Yeah, that's a tough one. You'd have to think about, anything that has a lot of citric acid in it would hurt the eyes.
So you don't wanna
It's
use
a
the
lot of
tropical
thought.
So
Wow.
you don't want to use any spicy or anything
Uh-huh.
that's got like lemon or lime in it.
Yeah, but you'd want to be able to like lick yourself with the other opponent while you're wrestling
Well,
because
let's
it's so
get dirty here
delicious.
now.
Yeah.
So you might be like caramel pear or
Ooh,
something.
caramel-
like
and it's
that.
chunky.
And it's
So make a
chunky.
big mess.
Oi.
Gosh.
Okay, well
excellent.
this goes back perfectly to creme brulee. Because a body slam, you gotta cut through that stuff, you know
Got
what I
cut
mean?
the damn crust.
Yeah, you gotta get through that crust. So if they're just body slamming, you're breaking the crust and then you're in the jam.
And their hips, because they're old women, remember?
Oh, that's right, that's right. No ambulance rides today.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Oh, you guys know so much about jam. That's very exciting.
Oh boy.
Robbie.
Dun, dun, dun.
Robbie, do you prefer Rob or Robbie?
Robbie.
Robbie.
Right.
Robbie. Oh, okay. So.
Say
Not
Mr.
that.
not. I will not say that.
Well, you can say Mr. Romagno.
Mr. Romagno. Mr. Romagno. You
If
are.
you say that, it feels like an interrogation.
Yeah, I know. Where's my lamp?
Do you like Robbie Senior?
No.
Yeah.
That makes me
Oh,
Virginia
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Senior.
Oh, yeah.
We're the seniors.
That's not how it works.
We're the seniors. That's our last name.
That's why we're here. We feel bad. They want us on before we die.
Yes. We're heading
So
out.
Robbie is one of the founding members of the T-Birds.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
that's a 50s and 60s golden oldies band. You've been around for how long?
60 years.
60 years.
You're 60 years.
That's how long I've been around.
Oh, yes,
You get it?
Get it?
60
Get it?
years.
God.
That's how long he's been.
How old were you when you formed the band?
I was 17 years old.
17 years old. So why did you guys choose the golden oldies?
Because that's what I grew up in. My older sister and hanging out in Frankie's Pizza Parlor, listening to the jukebox. It was all 50s and 60s.
Oh, that's awesome. So that's now where you and Virginia fell in love.
I first met her at one of the pizza parlors, yeah.
Yes. Yes,
Frankie's
at
Pizza.
Frankie's Pizza
You know,
Parlor.
Anthony and Michaela fell in love
Oi!
at a pizzeria as well.
Doesn't look
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, I'm still not in love with her.
It's that round
It
ball
can't
of
be
Joe
true.
that does something to you, right?
Yeah. It's flipping the pizza. It's kind of sexy, I guess.
With
Said,
Anthony
"Give
coming
me-"
in with the delivery box.
Without his shirt
Knowing
on.
an empty delivery box, knowing he successfully got the pizza to his location. It's so hot. So you performed with a lot of different, more famous oldies bands
Yes,
than
I
you.
did.
So what are some of your favorites?
Oh, of course, Johnny Maestro and the Brooklyn Bridge and Jane the Americans. That was a very big excitement for me.
Yeah, I remember when
knowing them and meeting them.
Leslie.
Barbara Harris.
Barbara Harris.
Yeah, Barbara
Toys,
Harris,
that was a
yeah.
big one. That actually.
Oh, I was very lucky.
Leslie Gore.
Oh,
Wasn't
I mean,
that the-
Robbie actually swooned at Barbara Harris, remember?
Oh, dear Lord.
Boy. So now, as a follow-up question, do any three of you, Michaela, Anthony, Jess, know any of the bands he just mentioned?
Absolutely not.
No. If you said Frankie Valley, then I would have been like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If I open for Frankie Valley, then I can die. Very happy.
So we don't ever want him to do that.
Not yet, not yet.
Yes.
That's one of my on my bucket list.
But you know some of their songs. I think like Johnny Maestro, you gotta know some of their songs or some of their
Yeah.
hits.
Worst that can
Caramia.
happen, Caramia, This Magic Moment, all that.
I mean, anytime you saw your dad's band play, like, I knew a lot of the songs.
Yeah.
Might not the bands,
You don't
but
know the bands,
my
you-
father always listened to that kind of music, so that's how I knew about it. So
Yeah.
I love going to your concerts.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, the Belmonts is another one. Oh, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, the Belmonts.
Yeah.
We did a concert with them right on Belmont Avenue in the Bronx. So it was really exciting to do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I remember you guys doing a lot of. I always loved the College Point Boulevard street fair.
Oh,
Boy.
Yeah, that's right.
You perform on the street. That was a lot of fun. I love going to see you guys play. But you guys also have original songs. So when
Yeah.
you release your album, you have 2 original songs.
Right, yeah, it was never went anywhere, but it was all, if you want to call it showcase on CBS FM back in New York,
Cousin Brucey.
because of Brucey's, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, no, Don Kate Reed show, yeah.
Oh, okay.
We performed with Cousin Brucey at the, I think you remember, the
Bronx
Yeah.
Zoo.
Bronx Zoo when he was there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember that. That's pretty cool. But I remember a fun story about. So you had 2 original songs. My Kind of Woman, which I love.
Yes.
And then the other one was This Lonely Night.
Right.
And I remember a very interesting story. I remember when I was younger, when you were going to the studio, and I remember this like vaguely. You going to the studio, coming back and talking about it. And I remember when the album was released.
Oi!
For This Lonely Night, you said that because it was an original, you had to come up
The
with your own background
yeah.
vocals. So, what did you pick as your background
Well,
vocals for that song?
We couldn't figure out what to put in the background. So then, Tommy Gase, he's there. He's like a natural pig. And he had a dirty magazine. And he going, tits and, oh, look at that. You go, oh, titty bop, titty bop. And so that's how we got into it.
So, if you listen to that song, I remember that, I'll never forget that. You listen to that song, it goes, titty bop, titty bop in the background. Which was awesome.
And, there's always a story behind something.
Yeah.
Whoever wrote whatever, there's always How do you come about that? Oh, well, I was sitting on the toilet and
Right,
I was constipated and I just came up with the song in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's always something.
They are very good songs, though, so I suggest our fans to,
Oi.
our fans to check them out sometime. It's Joey and the T-Birds, right?
Right.
Rowdy and the T-Birds.
Robbie and T-Birds.
So, if you guys had a theme song that played every time you walked into a room, what would you want it to be?
Okay.
I wish the Mission
Don't
Impossible.
forget. Mission Impossible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Jaws.
Da-na. That would be funny. Da-na. He's coming. Dad's coming. Shut off all the
Did you
oh,
say
shit.
dad?
Damn it.
Oi.
Oi.
Oi!
That's 2 for you, Jillian.
Mine would be like the theme song for New Girl. Only I'd be like, who's that girl? It's Michaela.
That's a good one.
And then I'd come out and be like, it's me.
No, if I did it, it would be like a really dramatic opera song, but I would let the whole opera song play for
Before
like
you came
for
out.
like 28 minutes, and then I would step in. And be like, oh, it's just you. You're like,
That was a real big
I just
bubble.
forgot my keys. Sorry.
Whatever that.
Oh, 525,600 minutes.
No, Miz, or whatever. Whatever.
Oh, six. What was it? It was
24601.
24601.
Things ain't coming through. Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Slowly step in.
oh.
Oi.
Wait.
How when baby got back?
Baby got back. She's obsessed with her own ass. I don't get it. I mean, I get it, but
I've had it forever.
I know, I'm not really. I've had it for like 38 years. I'm used to it.
Someone's following me around.
Whoa, I aged you.
Don't put my age out there.
You also
No.
aged us, by the way. Yeah, I don't want to say anything, but
I think Robbie aged you by doing all the
Well, I
math.
aged myself. How long you been
which in
around?
turn you aged me by default.
You
I'm
could-
just
you
minding my
could
own
be
damn
my-
business.
You could be
I
my
look
younger wife.
good.
That's 10 years younger. I could have married someone.
I am fucking hot.
You can't get a word in with this. Once you get on the main microphone and run the whole damn thing. Daisy Duke.
Oh, yeah. Daisy, dude, now where did that nickname come from? Why don't you tell us?
Oh,
Oi! Oh,
Oi.
shit.
well, no.
Holy shit.
What happened is she goes to me, if I could start that lawnmower, I would cut some grass. So I ran out of the house so fucking fast and got a battery-operated lawnmower just for her.
If only
So
I
she
would have
owns her
known.
own lawnmower. So I said to her, I don't want to catch you in the front yard with your cowgirl hat and your Daisy Dukes cutting the grass.
Like the whole neighborhood wants to see my cottage cheese thighs. Give me a break.
So have you used the lawnmower?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was naked.
Oh, God.
Everybody's blind. They all have blue
The
collars.
first time she used it, she did half the yard, and they could get the two parts. She did half. Like, she had to go cool down a little bit. Now she
That-
understands.
Do you understand he's the slave driver? This is what he's telling you.
So
Oh,
I
wait.
already got 16 pounds of free ham.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Oi.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, she
16 pounds of free.
You said you're out there naked mowing the lawn. Is that
That's
how
how,
you got
that's how the
That's
name
how you-
down
oh, that's how you got the ham.
present on the doorstep. Ham,
Ham,
cheese,
lettuce,
shredded lettuce.
Good cheese. Good cheese.
That's really good cheese.
Oh.
Yeah, we had ham for days. Yikes.
Oi.
Oi.
Oi, oi, oi.
Yeah, that's a good call.
That's my
Well,
grandma.
it's like when we went to go into BJ's, and it was the old people hour. It was like the first hour, and we
Now
go to
you tell
go
your
into
age.
BJ's, and so I dye my hair. Obviously, I dye my hair, and I've got a mask on. He goes prancing through with his mask on and his gray hair, and she says nothing. I go prancing through, and she goes, "Excuse me, miss.
You
You
know this is
have
for
to
sick-
wait another hour because this is for 60 and over." And I looked at her and I said, "I'm 60. She says, "Oh my God, you look really good."
I paid her to do that.
I bought him. I bought him. I said,
I went
I'm
ahead
bringing
of
my
you."
grandfather here. She did it twice. The next week she did it too. I was like, "Don't you remember me, lady?"
Because I called ahead.
Oh, I love that lady. She's awesome. Oi.
Oh,
Shout out to the BJ's lady.
shout out to the
Shout out to the
Made her
BJ's
day.
manager. She made my damn day.
So, even on top of having a theme song, how cool would it be if our life is narrated? Like, what voice would you choose for that?
Like an actor?
Yeah, anybody you know would narrate your
To
every move.
narrate your voice, it has to be Morgan Freeman.
Oh,
I was gonna say that.
I was gonna say that.
He's the,
Shit.
he's the ultimate narrator.
Oh yes, it's like God narrating.
Show and all that. He has the perfect voice. I was waiting for my turn to answer.
Damn,
that
you
one.
go into Anthony. We had a whole answer.
I picked number one.
So
on the
nobody
list.
would pick
That's
like
number one. If you
Gilbert
want this to
Gottfried.
fit,
God,
Really?
no.
No. What the hell?
I would never move. I would just sit in a chair.
Like Elmer Fudd.
well, that's cool.
Elmer Fudd. That'd
Yeah,
be
but now
funny.
it's-
Yeah, he would like Elmer Fudd.
Elmer Fudd be
Very,
hilarious.
very quiet. Robbie's gonna be
Oh,
quiet.
right.
Quiet.
You know what I always wanted? I always wanted to have a minstrel.
Minstrel?
A minstrel. You guys know what a minstrel is?
I don't know
Minstrel,
about-
like,
What's a
cycle?
what?
You have
Like a
one?
minstrel?
A menstrual cycle? Oh god.
Oh, you have your old man? I don't have that anymore.
The person that followed you around and like played the flute behind you,
Yes.
or played like a violin,
The
or
flute and all the
played a
rats are
harp.
calling
So
you.
you
Yeah.
want this? You want
yeah,
this?
I think it would be awesome to hire someone for a day to be my minstrel. I think it would be great. I would go everywhere.
Right.
People would be like, "Why is this guy following you with a flute?" Like, that's my minstrel.
Oh, you'd be
Very
better
strange.
than that. Have a guy, you know, those things. Woo!
Oh, the Leroy, the Leroy thing.
Oh, you said
Leroy.
something.
Yeah, the sound effects for you.
Yeah.
You drop something, it's like. That was freaking awesome.
Did you ever see that episode of Family? Or
Boy.
Did you see that
Right.
episode of
I
Family
mean-
Guy where the guy follows Peter around with the tuba?
Yeah.
And he's like, "Stop it! Just leave me alone. I'm trying to live my life."
That'd be so awesome. So, so here's a fun fact. Here's a fun fact about Jessica. Oh,
Look
surprise!
at
You're
his
with this
eyebrows
one.
going up, like, uh-oh.
Like what? I'm the quiet one. I just say it. Jessica does not know any lyrics
Oh man, come on.
to anything. So I want to try something out for all of you guys to see. So, the oi's coming.
Boy.
Hey.
I'm gonna start a song, and I'm gonna have Jess finish out the lyrics. Now, my theory is she knows no lyrics to any songs. Okay, so here goes. Ready? Hey
You are
Jude.
not putting me on the
Do it,
spot.
do it.
No.
Come on, do it.
No.
Hey Jude.
Why are you so sad? Just remember.
Keep going. It gets better. She is a singer at heart. She will sing any song, but not know any single word. And she will continue to sing it and make up her own words.
Yeah.
Like the time she was singing on the couch, she sat next to me and she's singing, "Oh, Carmen, oh, Carmen." And I was like, is that supposed to be O'Donna?
Boy.
Just picked any name and put it in there. But you said Michaela's like that too, right?
Yeah, she's the same way.
No, I am not.
No, she'll just mumble and then like she'll get every like 10th or 12th word. She'll be like, joy. I don't know any other words. She's like, yeah, okay. I do.
That's
Or
awesome.
I'll just like hum it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just like hum throughout the song.
But then every once in a while she'll know like one word and throw it out.
Jess commits. She commits to that
Oh,
music.
I commit.
And she sings in the shower, which is so weird to me.
And you know, it's
I
funny.
can't
if,
shower without
Oh.
singing.
It
I
was
just
funny
can't.
with the band, right? After 30 years of singing the same song, you realize those aren't the words.
Oh, really?
I made them up 30 years ago, and that's all I remember. You know?
Really? Oh my god.
I stopped singing in the shower when in the dead summer, I was taking a shower and I was singing Jingle Bells. So I'm like, jingle bell, jingle bell, and I hear my dad go, Jingle Bell Rock. So ever since then, I have not sang.
Dad, why are you in here?
Oh my god.
I'm holding your towel for you.
No, he was just like passing by the bathroom and he just like heard me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, so
No
embarrassing.
privacy. No privacy
Sing in the
whatsoever.
shower.
It's
That's
like
so
when
weird.
when you first moved in with me in Vegas. What was I singing in the shower all the time?
Okay, so she doesn't only sing in the shower, she sings all the time when she's doing anything. And the first song, for the first 2 weeks I moved in with her, all she would sing was, "Getting to know you, getting to know you." She was doing my laundry, folding it, "Getting to know you." That's all she kept singing over and over again. She didn't know any of the lyrics. I was like, "You know me. Enough. You know me now."
You ever try to write down the lyrics for her?
I wish I could.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, but you can't read. I mean, what?
It's just anything she makes. You got to hear some of the. I should record it. I mean, it makes me laugh all the time.
Oi, oi.
Tales over ales.
What's brewing?
I think that at this point in time, we should ask a really serious question.
Ooh,
Wait a
yeah.
minute, that wasn't
We
serious
should get
before?
serious. No, that was all fucked up shit. Here's the serious question. You guys ready for this?
No, wait a minute. I thought it was like a serious interview with the T-Bird.
Oh no, that was just
the
let you
jam.
guys
And
get comfortable
so
talking.
now we're getting serious.
Now we're getting real serious. This is a
Impossible.
question for everybody, super serious.
Serious.
Here it is. A penguin walks into the room right now wearing a sombrero. What does he say and why is he here?
Hola, amigo.
Oh, it started without me.
You want some Corona?
Oh, gee, I forgot the lime. I'll be right back.
Why are you assuming he's Mexican? Because the sombrero? I wear sombreros.
Exactly.
Well, it's wearing a tuxedo.
Where's the
First
sombrero?
of all.
Not Mexican.
Yeah.
Right? The
Why is he
tuxedo.
Mexican? Anthony takes offense to that?
Yeah, that's offensive. I own a sombrero.
Are you
actually.
Mexican?
I am.
If the last
Yeah.
name,
Boy.
if the last name didn't give it away.
So,
That's
my...
funny. I
So,
said what she wanted.
Virginia is a big, big fan of practical jokes.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if you know this, but when we were growing up, we dreaded April Fool's Day. Anthony, I don't know if you remember that there was a time where Mom played
Mom,
Drink.
you have a buzzer.
where Virginia played
Drink.
Oi.
Boy.
where Virginia loves practical jokes and April Fool's Day. And there was a time where you and I were living on Main Street, and she called me at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and she said, it was when Obama was president. She goes, "Obama's been shot." Do you remember this?
Yes, I do remember.
And I get up and I turn the TV on. I'm like, Anthony, get up! The president's been shot. And he's like, what? So we're standing at the TV in my room and we're trying to find it. It's not on any channels. And then remember, Robbie called me. My brother Robbie called me. And he's like, "Did you hear the president's been shot?" I was like, "Me and Jen are trying to find it on the news. Did you find it?" And we're looking through the thing, and it turns out all of a sudden I see the date on the guide. It said April 1st. I was like, "That bitch, she fucking got us again."
Well, you know,
All of us.
I had my younger son Danny with us, and I said, "Hang on, I'm gonna play the greatest April Fool's
Oi.
Oi.
joke ever." And so I called Robbie. I said, "The president's been shot." Click. Hang up. I know he's going to that TV. He's looking. I called Jill. "The president's been shot." Click. And then Danny looks at me and goes like, "So what's so funny about that?" I said, "Let me tell you what's happening right now."
Wait 20 minutes.
Right now, Robbie is looking and Jill is looking. Robbie's gonna call Jill. Jill's gonna wake up Anthony. There's gonna be a whole thing. You have no idea. He's like, "But you're not there." I said, "It doesn't matter. I'm so happy right now."
She's evil. There were times like when we were younger, like she would, when Robbie and I were kids, this is before Danny was born, and we'd be playing in the room, and all of a sudden she would shut all the lights in the house off, every light, and she would hide with our dolls. And then when we would have to come out and find her, she would throw that shit at us, and she found it hilarious.
How about the lobster tail? Let me...
Oi.
Oi.
The lobster, excuse me, the lobster tails on your pillows?
Oh God, yes. Did we go out to dinner and get
That was our
lobster?
10th anniversary. Daddy hid all the lobster tails under the pillow. But let me tell you the worst thing that happened. They had lobster tails under the pillow, but about a month later, I was sweeping up, and a lobster tail apparently fell under the dresser. I swept that thing out and screamed bloody murder.
So it came back around.
So it came back around.
I remember the President one thing happening, and then I don't remember the other ones happening at the time, but I remember like several times over the years that Jill be crying on the couch telling me about them during therapy session. So I've heard all of them.
Well,
And it's not over yet.
And that was how we lost our roommate at the time. Anthony and I were into practical jokes as well. And there was a time that we got drunk at the bar and we were living with Nicole and we came back and we decided in the middle of the night that it would be hilarious. We had like one of those long galley kitchens and we thought we were going to take everything that was in the cabinets on one side and switch them. So that once you got up, everything was switched. I can't even tell you how hard we laughed because we were drunk and we're trying to carry plates and we're laughing and like holding our legs closed like in the kitchen. We switched everything and the next morning we get up to like slamming, cabinets slamming. Remember that?
Yeah. Just her yelling, "What the fuck?" and then cabinets slamming. And I remember at the time I didn't have a bedroom, so my bed was in the living room. So I just quietly pulled the blankets over my head and just
I'm
stayed
in my
there
room and I'm like,
for hours.
I had to get up to go to my parents' house and I was like, oh God, I gotta go out there. And she's like, I was gonna make a nice breakfast for everybody. We were so scared. Then she moved out after that. So sorry, Nicole.
I remember I waited till she went to the bathroom.
Oi.
And then I like quickly jumped out of the blanket, got dressed, and took off.
Yeah. So then I
And
had
Jill
to
was
go
like,
with myself.
you're a dick. I was like, they're all morning. She was yelling at me. I was like, yeah, I was under the blankets. I heard it all.
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah.
Well, there was one April Fool's that your mother said to me, I don't know what to do. What are we going to do? I said, you know what's the best thing to do? Do nothing. That would really fucking freak them out.
Yeah.
And it bothered you guys.
It did, all day.
Because all day they're like, what's going to happen?
What's going to happen?
Every
What's
time
going
she
to
called,
happen?
we're like, okay, everyone shut up. My mom's calling.
Oh!
Oh, Mom. And I'd be like, what's she gonna say? What is she gonna say? I remember I think it was living with you at the time that happened. She's like, he's like, just answer the phone. What if it's an emergency? I said, it's not. It's a lie. Anything that she says is a lie. Can't trust her.
Well, she thought she was going to get us one year, and so her and her friend were at a bar, and she calls me and she tells me that there was a bottle breaking and there was a fight and she's being arrested and everything like that.
Oh, yeah. I said, I got into a fight at the bar and I broke a beer bottle over this girl's head and the ambulance is here and the cops are here. So just so you know, this is what's happening. I think I'm being arrested.
And what was my response?
Jesus Christ! Like I had the phone in my ear and then like I jolted. And I was like, oh my God, I regret this immediately. It was a lie. I'm just kidding. April Fools. Then I hung up.
I didn't really know.
Yeah, my friend's like, what the fuck was that? What was that noise? I was like, waiter, 3 more shots. I was so scared. I was so scared to go home. I was so scared.
I remember like coming home from work late at night and Jill be crying. I'm like, why is she crying? Like, she's like, tomorrow's April Fool's. You don't understand what it's like.
It was terrifying. Jesus.
Or about the time where your family tried to get me. I was like, oh, I'm going to go to the gas station and get chips and soda. And I'm like, hell no, I'm not going to the gas station and get chips and soda. I'm going to ShopRite with my coupons. I'm going to get...
Yeah, okay. Yeah. My siblings were over, and we're having like a siblings night. And I was like, go get these chips and snacks or whatever. It's like, just go to the gas station. The gas station literally is around the block. So she leaves, and we're like, yeah, we shut off the breaker. We shut off all the lights, and we all hid. This is my brother, my sister-in-law, my other brother. Was Casey here?
Wasn't Danny and Casey with you?
Danny and Casey were with
No,
you.
Danny and Casey.
So it was me, my brother's wife, and my 2 nephews. And we all hid in the house.
Yeah.
And shut all the lights off, took the breaker off, everything. And I was like, they're like, well, how long is she going to be? I was like, get in there because it's only 5 minutes. The gas station's right up the block. Well, the joke was on us because she had coupons. And she does not pay.
Right.
She don't pay full price for bag of chips.
KCL, shout out KCL.
Yeah. So she
So
goes to ShopRite.
I go to ShopRite, get my coupons, specials, or whatever. I come back. It's probably a half an hour later, whatever.
More than that. I was sitting in the closet with my 2 nephews were like, is it her? Is she coming? I was like, just what is going on? Why is it taking so long? My God, it was bad.
So I pull up and I see Danny and Casey getting out the car, and I'm like, oh, awesome. Okay. So they come up with me or whatever. So you go in the door and it's dark. Pitch dark. And I'm like, okay. So I'm like,
They tried the light switch.
alright.
The light switch doesn't work.
Let's put the lights on. Let's go in. Nothing's working. I'm like, you guys go in first. Danny's like, I ain't going in there.
Danny, the man of the group.
I ain't going in there. And I'm like, alright.
Oi.
I'll go in first. I go in first. Nothing's working. I'm trying all these light switches. Nothing's working. So, Danny's still in the hallway. Danny, still in the hallway. In Casey's worked her way in, or whatever, and she's like, "Come on, you little bitch! Come inside!"
It was so funny. 'Cause I was in my bedroom closet, which is farthest from the door, and I hear Danny go, "I'm not going in there. The lights are working." He had this hysterical voice on, so I'm like dying because I'm like, well, we got Danny at least, because Jess was like, well, just turn the lights on. But then I heard that Casey called him a bitch, and he felt really bad about it.
Yeah, he
Well,
felt
we were
horrible about
standing. Jen was standing in that closet on top of the shoe
that.
rack
For half an hour.
for like yeah, thank God she's little.
Like, these reminders ain't gonna get me.
Well, you know, as much as my mom loves practical jokes, I said mom again. Fuck.
Boop, 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 boop.
But
Drink.
my
Oi.
Oi.
my Frobby, who also likes
My Frobby.
hats.
Frobby?
That's great.
Frobby,
That's
you're a
genius.
Frobby.
Frobby.
Frobby in Virginia.
Frobby
Vivitch and Frob.
Vivitch.
Anyway, Frobby loves hats.
I love hats.
Hats.
I don't wear them. I look like a dick in them, but I don't.
I don't know. I think you look cool in the hat. You've had some very random hats over the
Oh,
years.
yeah.
Like the time you came home with the top hat. It's like an Abe Lincoln hat.
Stand in the doorway when I open
With
the
jazz
door.
fingers. I was like, what the hell is that? But, you know, it got me thinking, like, what, if you could choose a hat, what would be the hat to end all hats?
Oi.
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 You know, like, I was thinking about it and I was like, you know what would be the perfect hat to end all hats would be a crown, obviously. Because
What?
if I put a crown,
Tiara.
if I put a crown, like a regal, bejeweled crown on my head, people will think, man, that chick is royalty. You know?
Yeah.
I would do a
so.
flower
Uh,
crown.
Flower
Oh, like a
crown?
hippie?
Flower
Then people
crown?
will think, man,
Like
that
a
chick's a
hippie?
Because
hippie.
you're hippie.
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 What would you do?
Me?
Yeah.
Cow hat.
Your cow hat.
Dildo hat.
A dildo hat.
Yeah, why a dildo hat?
Why
Uh-oh.
not a dildo hat?
Yeah.
people-
First of all,
People say, "Oh, what a dick."
So people would think you're a
you
dickhead.
know. And they'd be like, oh, look at that dickhead walking down the street. Yeah, I'm a fucking dickhead. Exactly. Like,
Oh,
Oi.
Oi.
ever seen anybody with a dildo hat?
No,
No.
you'd be the first.
Oh my God.
I feel like you would get banned everywhere you went.
You'd be like, what's my hat?
What?
What about you guys?
Cowboy hat, of course.
Yeah, well, you go
Yeah,
rock
my
your
days
cowboy
of
Yeah.
Dukes and I'm
Cowboy
mowing the
hat.
grass.
Big old 10-gallon.
hat.
10-gallon hat.
You remember that time, how often you wore that Indiana Jones hat?
Oh, I love fedoras.
Yeah.
I really.
We got the Indiana
The
Jones hat.
real fedora. You know,
Yeah.
you can't get a really good unless you pay a lot of money.
Yeah.
I mean, the ones I have is like okay, $35, $40 hat. Right? You want to get $100-something hat? It's
A
Yeah.
Stetson, yeah.
Stetson. That's
It's
that's a brand, right?
If you say so,
It is a
okay.
brand.
I ran it- I
No, I was
guess-
going around with an
Like,
Indian
yeah.
band with a feather.
Oi.
Oi.
Yeah, with a
I'm a
feather.
drink.
It's Aunt Lynn at our wedding.
Oh, yeah.
She rocked it.
Remember Aunt Lynn at the wedding? She had that
She
is
that
so
flapper.
vintage.
Yeah, she's so vintage with that
She's
flapper thing
awesome.
and the feather.
She rocked
No,
it.
you know what
She
I like?
killed it.
Those hats those guys always wear in the Australian Outback. It kind of looks like a cowboy hat, but the one
But
side
not-
is
yeah,
pulled
I have-
up.
Yeah,
I
one
have-
side's up.
Every time
Yeah.
I see one of those guys, I'm like, oh, he's badass. Like, he's probably got a big old knife on
I
him.
had one.
Meanwhile, he's got tan
Yeah.
shorts on. He's skipping
Yeah.
around with knee
He
socks.
probably
I
wrestled
had that. I
alligators.
had a hat like that, but it was leather and everything. It was really nice. But
If you see a guy like that and in khaki shorts, you're like, he's badass. He wrestles alligators.
He's a-
You know he's
wrestle.
wrestled an alligator before.
he's a Steve Irvin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those hats are awesome.
So, you guys are coming up on 40 years of marriage. 40 years of wedded bliss.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Horrifying.
Round of applause. 40
Round of
years.
applause.
Oi!
Hey, I have to
Oi.
say, I have to stand corrected because somebody out there is going to say, oh no, they're on 39 years. Well, we will be 40 years in 2021. Bitches. Go
There you
ahead.
go.
Well, okay.
Carry on.
It's
Bitches.
crazy because you guys don't look a day over 39.
Yeah.
That's what
I
I thought.
knew I
You know what
liked
I mean?
Michaela.
Yeah.
She's so awesome.
Yeah, but they let me through the line going to BJ's because I'm over, whatever.
Yes.
I wasn't even over 60 yet when I went to BJ's.
No, you were 59. I
Yeah.
was 60. I was like, that's why I come with my
That's
grandpa.
good. That's got a real problem with BJ's lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't give out enough.
That's right.
She doesn't give
Where those free
BJ's.
samples at?
Yeah.
But so 40 years of marriage. So
Yes.
you're sitting with a newlywed couple. You're sitting with a couple that's been together for a number of years that are eventually going to be newlyweds at some point. Oi.
Oi.
So if you had to give marriage advice
Oh, I knew you were going to say
in
that.
5 words or less, no more than
Ooh.
5 words, and you guys have about 2 seconds to come up with it, what would it be? Virginia, go.
It can't be less than 5.
It could be less
No,
than
it could
5.
be less.
5 or
5
less.
max.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got mine already.
Okay, go ahead.
Don't do it.
Reverse it.
Run.
You can only make that mistake. Okay.
Lying sack of shit. I'm the best thing ever happened to you. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, take away the Moscow Mule.
Oh, no. No, it's the only way I can get through this with you.
That's how we lasted.
Alcohol. Alcohol. Woo.
Yeah, Virginia, what's yours?
Mine is never give up.
That's
That
That's a good one.
is important.
Oi.
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 That's
Never
definitely
give
important.
up because in this day and age, it's so easy to give up because everything is so easy. It's easy to get a divorce. It's easy to quit on each other and
You can do
everything.
it online.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't give up. Keep going. Muddle through. I wanted to kick his fucking ass out of the house. I can't tell you how many times.
Well, out of 39 years, I had to pick up and do with your bullshit for 35.
I know. Oh my God. We're going to divorce court right now.
Because it's so easy.
We're having that. Oh, we have so
Well,
much anger. Jill's like sweating. These strange people are fighting.
Yeah, I broke
They
them
might
up.
get a divorce. My parents might be watching this.
Today I broke up my mother and father.
No, that's awesome. That's awesome advice. Both
Yes.
of them are awesome advice. But if you had to give serious advice, what would yours be?
But I would have to be the same. Don't give up.
Don't give up.
Mm.
That's for sure.
Yeah, it's
Things,
easy.
things get really, really tough, but you get through that hard stuff, man.
Boy.
Oi.
Anthony's wiping tears away.
Yeah.
We're never gonna give up, Michaela.
If you can get through the hard things, everything else is a piece of cake.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it's so easy to get. Communication is one of the most important things.
Yeah,
We're coming up on 1 year,
that's right.
right?
Be a hell of a year. We're quarantined. Anyone else been quarantined their first year of marriage?
You guys should have been divorced already.
Yeah, seriously.
Oi.
Oi.
Oi. What I was going to say, what piece of advice do you have for people that are going to get married or,
In 5 words or less?
5 words or less?
Oh God. It's awesome. Clean up stuff.
Clean up after yourself.
Yourself is one word.
He did it! He found one word that was dead.
Marriage is the best thing ever because
Oh,
you have a person who loves you all the time, no matter how stupid you are, no matter how messy you are, and no matter when you're grumpy or whatever. So I love marriage. I would definitely recommend it to everyone out there. Get married is great. You're gonna love it. Oi.
Oi.
Oi. It's just not a piece of paper.
That's
No,
right.
A lot
it's
of
not
people
a piece
think
of
that.
paper.
A lot
Yeah.
of people think that it's just a piece of paper, and I don't agree with that.
No, it's more than that.
I honestly
no, I
don't agree with that. And a lot of people do.
That,
It's
that's,
staying
that's,
power.
that's an escape to get out of it if you don't like it or something goes
Yeah, it's
wrong.
like-
It's only a piece of paper,
You know, if you can plan a wedding and all the things that go into a wedding with your prospective spouse and still get married, you're going to last forever. Because all the shit you have to go through, who doesn't want to sit next to who, and this photographer doesn't want to do this, and, you know,
Oh,
all the stuff you have to go to plan a wedding. If you can do that, and you could stay together and still look at each other on that day and say, I love you and you're beautiful and whatever else, then you are meant to be together. If you can survive.
Oi! Easy
That's
for
true.
me, because you just do whatever you want. I have nothing to say.
And that's the way it is to
Well,
this
that's not
day,
the same.
40 years later.
That is not the same with two women. Because
No.
two women want to say in everything.
Oh,
So
that's much
managing
better.
two women having to say in all that shit is a lot.
Yeah.
That's why we got a wedding planner and fast track the whole thing.
I'm like, you want
Also, we're
peach,
big
but I
fan,
want
folks, we're
coral.
big
I'm like,
fans of
No.
wedding planners. Get one. Get one if you're
Yeah.
a gay. If you're a gay couple, get a wedding planner. It makes things a lot easier. But you know, 40 years is quite a feat. So I
Yes.
started to think about like 40 years of time. Like I haven't even been alive 40 years.
Uh-huh.
Not that
I
I'm
know.
making you guys.
No,
So
we-
you guys know.
I was
you were
here
there.
before you were here.
You were there. You were there.
Yes.
But I
strange,
started-
right?
I'm a witness to that.
I started thinking about like, what are you guys like 40 years ago? You got married. You got married in 1981. What are you nostalgic for from that time?
There's that word.
Oh, boy.
Oh, here we go.
Ask her.
What the hell does that mean?
Before you got here, we're like, what the?
Nobody
Okay.
got the show notes. Nobody got the show notes beforehand with the fucking meaning of
Anthony
nostalgia.
wants to speak.
So, what is something that you romanticize about or miss and wish was still around? Something that
Is
you
this Anthony's
something that
definition
you-
or the real definition?
No, I think that's legit. What?
So like, what is something that was around when you were younger that you liked and then kind of faded away, like culturally, but you wish was still around, like
okay.
a vinyl record,
Mhm.
something
Yeah.
like
They're
that.
still
Okay.
around.
But yeah, because they're a nostalgic.
Because they're
item.
nostalgic
They're coming
now.
back.
It's a comeback. Yeah.
Yes.
That sounds right.
So what do you think?
Wow.
1981. Like, what was life like for you guys?
5-cent hot dogs.
Well, before
After 41.
Yeah, they're not.
Oh.
75-cent pack of cigarettes. Think
Oh, the
about
horse
that.
and buggy.
All you
No,
smokers.
50 cents.
Oi,
oi.
Oi. Yeah, 50 cents for a pack.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, my dad always said for 25 cents you get a hot dog and a soda at the cart in New York.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, we were down Rockaway, and I had 4 siblings and my parents, and my mother would give me a quarter, and she would send me to the deli, and she would say, ask for a quarter's worth of bologna.
Right, there's
So I
never-
would go, and I would say, give
Yeah.
me a quarter's worth of bologna, and I'd give it to the butcher, and he would give me a stack of bologna.
Yeah, it was
Like,
never.
you wouldn't
Yeah,
believe.
Like we have in the fridge of the free ham.
Yeah, but
That's
you-
about $65 worth of ham.
you're so right. It was never like I want a quarter pound, half a pound, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I want a quarter's, quarter's amount.
What were we doing recently where you...
Beer.
Oh, yeah. She tells... We go to the beer distributor, just as a side note, we go to the beer distributor, we got a $20 bill. She goes, tell them you want $20 worth of beer. I said, it doesn't work like that anymore. I can't go to a beer
Why
distributor.
not?
They're going to be like, what does that mean, ma'am?
Oi!
Oi.
Whatever $20 is worth.
Yeah, as
Case.
much $20 will buy you.
Yeah, exactly. Give me
Nobody does
$20
that
worth.
anymore.
That goes back to the
Oh,
days
oh,
of the 1920s. You go to the gas station. Can you give me 4 gallons of gas, please? You know, it's like,
Yeah, yeah. So we have our first ever spill.
Spill, oh.
Now, all of us together, let's sing a song about the spill. Are we ready?
Yes.
You are still.
You
right.
are still-
Long
He
fucked
loves
up
us.
today.
I feel so special.
You gotta do
To wash the
laundry
tablecloth.
because you
She
spilled.
done fucked up today.
Wonderful guy.
Don't forget the fabric
Yeah,
softener.
Tales over ales.
What's brewing?
Why is Jessica being a flamingo right now?
Why is she-
I think she has hiccups. Is that what's happening? You
She's
gotta
almost-
get rid of
she's-
hiccups.
Oh,
She's standing on her head drinking water.
this is ridiculous. What is your cure for the hiccups? You guys got a cure for the
Hold my
hiccups?
breath.
I hold my breath too. Anyone else?
I know,
No,
bro.
I have, you know my secret remedy that works every single
That does not work, Mom.
Oh,
Hey, didn't
drink.
someone?
I didn't tell you to go upside down and drink water.
No one said that to
Oi!
you. She's like, that doesn't work. Why'd you tell me to do that? No one said that. You did it on your own.
It does not
She said,
work.
Mom.
It does not work.
Wait,
What worked? Where are you going?
I didn't know you had it before.
Okay, so actually, my Nana taught me this, and
She's
so
wrong.
no, so she is not wrong because every single time this works. So you take a drink of water, poop it in your mouth, put your head down, swallow it. It opens your airways.
I gotta try it next time I have the hiccups. You know what Anthony's mom taught
Just
me?
tell me that.
stare into a light and say fish.
No, she yeah.
Well, yeah, we ain't about that fish thing.
Fish.
It doesn't.
That shit don't work.
Because the word
Oi!
Oi!
boy,
Oi!
the way the word is, it's supposed to like that word is supposed to open your airways. It's
No.
the same
It's
thing.
not. Listen, one time we were playing True American and I got the hiccups, and then I just couldn't drink anymore because the hiccups were so bad. And Jill's trash, and she's like, "Say fish."
Well, okay, because
We
my
talked about this last podcast. She does that just to see if it works.
yeah.
I know, but she gets so mad at me, and I'm just like,
Well, I'm just in general. I'm always mad at you. You show up and I'm mad at you. That's just the way it is. I want to fight you all the time. That's just how it is. Okay,
I
just be used to it.
know, we just need to get like boxing
We
gloves.
really do. We need to get some jam. We need
Oh,
to
yeah.
get hard in the kiddie pool.
What is it?
And we need to
Peach,
fucking
peach
go
what
at it.
was it?
Peach raspberry. No, not raspberry.
Pear, caramel pear.
Caramel
Oh,
pear.
caramel pear.
Caramel
Some
pear.
caramel pear in a kiddie pool, and we're just gonna
Kiddie
fucking
pool.
go at it.
Maybe a couple
No.
cans of cream corn.
You don't even know.
Listen, your dad will be like, "What is wrong with you?"
Oh,
He'll be like, "This is not what I want."
Get out of my bowl.
This is definitely our drunkest podcast so far, I would say. Our guests
we
are
drinking?
wasted. Waste. Oi. Oh my god. Let me just throw out one more tongue twister for you. Are you ready?
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh
do
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. Do
Okay.
it, babe. Do it.
Alright, here it is. Rory's lawn rake rarely rakes really right.
I think you used that one.
Oh, she didn't.
No, that's like
No.
super hard.
Just
Say it
do it.
again.
No.
Rory's lawn rake rarely rakes really right.
Rory's lawn rakes really.
No. Wrong.
Rory's
Rory.
lawn rake rarely rakes really right.
Rory.
Rory's
I said it right.
Rory's
Irish.
lawn
I couldn't even say
rake
it.
rakes really right.
Wrong.
Rory's lawn rake rarely
Oi!
rakes really right.
Hey.
Rory's long rake.
Rory's lawn rakes
No.
rarely really right.
No.
Okay,
Normal tongue people.
Virginia, you try it.
Say it.
Rory's lawn rake rarely rakes really right.
Rory's wrong rake. Really rakes really right.
Okay, Robbie.
Rory's wrong rake. No,
Rory's lawn rake rarely rakes really right.
Rory wrong rake really right.
Anthony, go ahead.
Okay. Say it.
Rory's lawn. Really? I said like 18 times. Rory's lawn rake rarely rakes really right.
Rory's lawn rake rarely rakes really right.
Oh, you're so.
Rory's lawn
you're
rake
smacking.
rarely
I'm out of
rakes
here.
really right.
Oi!
She's got it. She's got it. Cheers to Michaela.
Hey.
Boy,
Oi!
what inanimate object would be the most annoying
Wait,
if
what?
it?
What is that?
I have to
Inanimate?
explain to him. That's why he's
Why do we
laughing.
have people at the table who don't know what inanimate
It means not alive.
Not alive.
Not alive.
Oh,
What
yeah.
not
alive,
alive
baby.
object?
Hey, yo, that's sit next to you. I don't know what this shit means.
Okay, inanimate. Okay.
Oi!
Why?
Hey!
Just as a side note, what I think was really funny was that
Uh,
we're getting ready for this podcast, and I say to Jess, I was like, you know, what are you gonna be drinking? She's like, I'm gonna have one Moscow Mule, and then I'm gonna switch to beer because I don't like to get drunk around your parents. And here we are, our first time being drunk around my parents.
What were you saying?
What?
What inanimate object, meaning an object that does not move on its
Right.
own,
Thank you.
would be the most annoying if it played loud, upbeat music every time you used it?
A dildo.
A doorknob.
A door-
How often are you using dildos?
That's awesome.
How often are you cracking that out?
Okay, no, I never. Yeah,
So a
we
doorknob.
are-
Okay, that's a good answer.
You don't even think about how many times a day you touch a doorknob. If it played music every time you touched it, like, you would drive
Loud,
me crazy.
upbeat music,
It would
especially in
drive
the
me
morning.
crazy.
You're like, ugh.
Did you have this question beforehand? Because
No, he didn't. That was a really good
came
answer.
right like
But just
that.
think about it. Every time you touch any doorknob in your house, it played like Pharrell's "Happy." You freak out.
No.
Like, oh, it's because you're happy. Like, no, I just want to go to the bathroom.
That's an excellent answer. On the fly. Very good.
What about your
Alright.
phone?
Oh,
No.
for you?
Oi.
What about your toothbrush?
Oi.
Now you use your toothbrush in the
Look up
morning,
this
okay?
time.
Yeah.
You use it in the morning, you're groggy, you're brushing your teeth, going to work, you know you're already late. You had to skip the shower because you woke up late.
Do
Right.
it.
You're brushing your
Case.
teeth and it's like, motherfucker. Oh god, I gotta get the other side. You know.
But think about a doorknob. You had to open a doorknob to get in the bathroom. You had to open a doorknob to leave your room. You have to open a doorknob to leave your house. You have to open a doorknob to get into your car.
Go to work. Please comment on our podcast today and vote.
Oi!
Vote for which you think would be the most annoying inanimate object to play upbeat music: the doorknob or the toothbrush.
Or put in your own if we didn't mention it.
Anything else?
I need to ask something.
Okay, great.
I think I mentioned to you before. Now, with this oi thing, right? This person,
Yeah.
whatever that is. That
The
thing.
drink
Oh,
thing.
No, the girl
thing.
go ring. I swore that was you.
No,
I
thought
said,
it was
that's
you.
Michaela. Then I said, how does Michaela gets the time to talk? And I picture
they
her
were
looking.
amazed. They're like,
Yeah.
she's amazing. I'm like, no, she's not
I
that
picture
great.
you looking. I picture you had a big sand thing. The sand, what do you call it? Sand, what?
Oh, the hourglass.
Yeah,
Hourglass. And then she's just playing
Sand
when she's
thing.
watching it.
I'm
Here comes
nostalgic for hours.
Ring.
Oh my gosh, I could. Wait, hold
I
on.
thought it was you.
Yeah, do it.
Drink.
Yeah! Perfect!
They really be like, oh,
I really
Michaela
didn't
do
know that was a thing over here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so it's a timer on our phone.
Oh.
Every minute says drink.
Yeah.
Like right now.
Yeah, here it comes.
Drink.
Right.
Oi.
Oh,
I didn't know that was.
So we're so happy you guys came on the show
Oh,
with us.
thank you.
Thank you
I'm
for
so-
having us. I had so much
Oh,
fun.
I'm so glad you did. We had so much fun having you. It was so nice to have guests here, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Mixing fresh meat kind
Yeah.
of thing. Got the fresh meat in here. So, give
Hey,
it.
you know what? Whoever doesn't listen to this podcast, they're crazy.
They're crazy.
Yeah.
They gotta, this is
Nuts.
funny. It's hey, it's
Hey, yo.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. But I think that the best way to end this show, which was so epic and so much fun, is tying in all the things together that we've talked about this show, and with Always Coming. So why don't we just? So the way I would love to close this out is, we're gonna close it out musically, because
Oh,
that's
that's
what we do best. That's what we all love and all that. So, being that my mother, Virginia, is a budding singer, she loves to sing no matter what she sounds like. That's what we learned today. And my father, Robbie, is a professional singer who hates singing. And Jess knows absolutely no lyrics to any song. So
Yeah.
I wrote out the best Jess lyrics to the song "Hey Jude," and I would like my parents to sing this in closing. So here you go. Here are the lyrics.
Okay.
I can't see it.
I knew there would be reading.
Here's a,
Yeah,
oh,
oh
you
my
need your
glasses?
glasses? You can play the trombone.
Okay.
Okay, so after the next, it's to the tune of "Hey Jude," and we're gonna do it after the next "Oi, 'cause it's coming."
Can you see that?
Okay, let's hear it.
Do something.
Ready?
Go.
Hey Jude, why you so sad? I've got the butter for the eggs. Remember to melt it
I
in
wish I
the
could see.
Pampers. so you can make the eggs better.
One more time.
Hey Jude, why are you so sad? I've got the butter for the eggs. Remember to melt it in the pan first, so you can make the eggs better. Tails over ale.
What's brewing?
If you made it this far, congrats. You've completed a power hour with us.
We hope you enjoyed hanging out. I know we did.
And as always, thank you guys for listening.
Tune in next week for more trash talk and bring your friends.
Tails over ales.
What's brewing?